Hello! Happy Tuesday! I am so excited to be with you here today. I am Nancy Yawner with Love to List and Keller Williams Realty, coming to you from the heart of my home, my kitchen, where I share a little bit of real estate, a little bit of health, and a little bit of home. And I have this little boot scooching song going on right now. Doing a little dance in my kitchen. Woo! Got my little cowboy boots on. Anyways, just trying to liven things up, everyone. Sorry I'm a little late today. I was on a phone call, and I knew I had a scheduled call. I knew it was going to be a little tight. Oh, hey, Terry. How's it going? Anyways, I'm so excited to talk with you today. I'm going to be sharing with you 3 things today. One is going to be a tip. As you know, I have several new home buyers right now, and I'm going to share a little tip on a good thing to do when right before you write the contract, or after you write the contract, when you still have the period of time for finalizing your selections. I have a tip for you. And then I'm going to share with you this new hobby that I was going to try, and I'm going to share with you about my adventures with this, and then some upcoming events that we have going on at Love to List. So I can't believe it's the last Tuesday of January, and boy, it goes by so fast. And you know, I have to tell you, it's only been 2 months since my sister passed, and I feel like for the first time the last week or two, getting back to a little bit of normalcy. It's kind of a new normal, if you will. But I really appreciate everyone that has been so supportive, so kind, listened to my rough days and rough moments or whatever, comforted me with friendship and kind words and deeds, and it just has meant the world to me. So I really wanted to just say thank you for that. And as I'm getting back into some good routines, and but anyways, I wanted to also just say that this time of the week is just important to me. I love being engaged with you guys. So thank you for everything that you do for us. And so let me tell you a new home tip. When you write a contract with a new home builder and they have a model home, one of the things that I suggest is that you actually go and sit in the model home for a while and sit and think about your TV placements, how you would live in the home, because one of the things you don't want to do, especially with some of these more open floor plans, is to not think about where your outlets are going to go, and making sure that you have a floor outlet, and that you're not having to jump over cords or anything like that. And where's the TV going to go? And a lot of these homes now, you know, the TV, the only place is maybe above the fireplace. And I have a client that struggles with some neck issues, and so she was like, I really don't want this because of this TV over the fireplace that's flagged by windows. And so, you know, those TVs do come on an arm that you can pull down. So I wanted to let you know about that, you know, there are some ways that you can kind of make do with some features of the home, but to go and spend some time in the model, sit on the couch, sit at the dining room table, sit in a chair in a bedroom, and really think about how you're going to live in that home, so that when you're making your electrical decisions, you know, whether it's you're trying to figure out your smart home too, you know, if you want security, and you know, so it's just really good to sit there, and then also have the realtor. You know, certainly a realtor has the experience of making some good suggestions or little tips. Like some people don't think an outlet in a walk-in closet where you could actually put your ironing board and do your ironing in the closet. So I think it's just a really good idea. Oh, hi, Deb. Hi, Mom. To really walk the model very thoughtfully. With the model home, you get so emotional. It's hard to think about those things. So take the time, spend time in the model, and then also ask your realtor, and because they can be a wealth of knowledge on just some of the little things, right? So I wanted to share that point with you today. And then my second point that I want to share with you is about this new hobby that I started to embark on. So I learned about it. It's called Big Red Barn Goat Milk Soap is the name of the company. And you can take a free Zoom class with them, which I had started and didn't get to some of the key points until today when I was going to embark on this. But it was so funny because one of the things that you need that I did not have is an immersion type blender. And I'm so excited to finally have one. I've wanted one for so long because I make a lot of soup. And instead of having to put all my roasted vegetables in my Vitamixer, I can now just stir the soup right in the pot. So I'm really excited that I tried this new hobby so that I have immersion blender. And the other thing that you need that I didn't have, I had to run out to the store today to get, is an electric, a digital scale. So I'm really excited to have these two things for my kitchen because I do enjoy working in my kitchen. But it's really cool, this company. You can, for 50, so the Zoom class is free, and they give you the links on that class for you, where you can buy all the goat milk making soap supplies. I chose to actually get the kit from this company, and it was so cute. It was a little box that came in with your olive oil, and then this is the coconut and palm oil. It actually has the trays that you're going to make your soap in, and then this is an ingredient that's important. It's called lanai, and yeah. So I've actually the goat milk actually goes in here. And no, this is the coconut and palm oil, and it comes solid, and then you have to melt it down to 185 degrees. So I'm in the process of doing that. But the other thing that I didn't know is I had to freeze the goat milk. So my goat milk is freezing right now. So I do intend on finishing this, and I will share with you what I thought, how it went. I will also share with you once I use the product to see how it feels. And by the way, this is 6, but you really, I was told in the class that you probably will end up with 7 or 8. And the kit cost me $57. So what is that, like $8 a bar of soap? And it's, kind of a fun hobby maybe, and can be resourceful. Maybe you can find things a little bit cheaper in order to make it. I'm not sure. But thought I would share that resourceful item with you of making soap and doing something fun in your kitchen. And it is like chemistry. It's not like cooking. And I was not very good at chemistry. But I'm giving it a shot, and I'll let you know the end result. A couple other fun, resourceful things I wanted to share with you. This is really cool, a really good idea. I bought my parsley almost 3 weeks ago, and it is still fresh. It's been in my refrigerator in a glass jar with water. So I think this is a great idea. You have to let me know what you think. My husband was probably when I opened up the refrigerator, he's like, what is she doing now? I have no idea. So I love that though. And I did a few more in there. I have rosemary, cilantro, and dill. And I did learn too that if you put a little plastic bag over it, that helps it as well. So I don't know if you noticed, but this week I actually made some of my own juice. And this is another resourceful thing because this is beets, apples, celery, carrots, peppers. Is there kale in there? Kale, there's kale in there. Oh yeah, and beet leaves. So this is delicious, I love it. Oh, oranges, that's what I was gonna tell you. And so this is what the other thing I did with my orange peels, and this is new, and I'll let you know about this as well. Hey Vicky, is I took my orange peels and I put them in this jar, and then I put some water and vinegar, and you kind of keep it in a dark place for a couple days. And then what you do is you take out the orange peels, and it's supposed to be like an all-purpose cleaner for your kitchen. So I'm not sure how this will go, but my point is when I make juice, I have vegetables and fruit hanging around all the time, right? Apples and oranges and all this goodness. And so it's rather sometimes than letting that go waste, you just throw everything in your juicer and you can have some delicious juice. And then you make some cleaner with your orange peels. And so I am always trying to figure out ways to stretch everything that I have and to be as resourceful as I can. Speaking of, the last resourceful item I wanted to show you is that when I cook, okay, when I cook, instead of throwing away like your scraps, get a Ziploc bag, okay, and then just start putting your scraps in the Ziploc bag. And I keep this in the freezer. And so for instance, I have avocado peel. Well, here I've got a, actually, so what I'm gonna do with it, this is the end of this bag. This is the first time I'm doing it, okay? So today, earlier, I had made a spinach salad. So there's some spinach stems, and then there's another avocado, half of an avocado. So, whoops, I don't want that label on there. So anyways, you know, so I have onion peels in here. I have ends of carrots, ends of celery. I have pepper ends, celery leaves, sweet potato ends, some kale leaves, eggshells. You can do eggshells because, believe it or not, eggshells have some nutritional value. So what you do is, now that I'm full here, I'm going to get a pot of water, and I'm going to put this in the pot of water and then let it sit on the stove for about 3 hours, and I will have my own vegetable broth. And I'll let you know how that is too. But I saw this and I thought, what a great idea. And again, using scraps, and just, you know, as I'm cooking it all week, just stick them in the bag, and rather than having to buy vegetable broth, you know, it's kind of like I make my own chicken broth. So why not, right? So wanted to share that with you as well. And and then I wanted to talk with you about events coming up. So I'm super excited. Oh, it was so funny. I did want to tell you about this. This is kind of funny. When I had to run out and buy the scale today, right? In the back, there's these certain screws. And I have to give a shout out to this lender. This lender gave me this probably 25 years ago. And it's a little mini toolkit, and I just knew exactly where to go for those little screws I needed to take out. But it's this cute little kit. Russ Harvey, at the time he was with BF Saul, and I've had this thing for like 25 years. This is like one of the best gifts you can give somebody. I love it. But in terms of events, I'm excited. Little Valentine's is coming up, and that we love Valentine's, because that's when we get to connect with you, and you can come to my home, and I'm going to be giving you your free roses. We do this, you know, I've done this for many years, and it's just great to see you. And so yeah, we've got our candy hearts here. And it's also kind of a special time for Love to List because it's our 4th year anniversary as Love to List. And obviously, you know, I've been selling for 35 years, but I've been in business here in the county, but I changed my name 4 years ago. Will be next month. So that's a fun event. Also, the 2nd and 4th week of February, I am going to be doing a really great home selling online. It's going to be chock full of value, tips and tools and tricks that home sellers can use. I'm going to be sharing the 3 P's with you, you know, pricing, presentation, and promotion. It's going to be free to any seller that is interested in learning, getting educated. Like I said, a lot of information. I also can provide you with some resources and kind of my process of getting a home ready for market. And I can share all of that with you. I will be setting up an event and it'll be by Zoom. And you can come in and it'll be about 40 minutes of me sharing some information and then 20 minutes Q&A, and anybody's welcome. It's free. I'll be doing it on a Thursday evening and then a Saturday morning on the 2nd and 4th week of February. So I'm really excited about that. If I have 1 person show up, if I have 5 people show up, 15, it really doesn't matter. Something that I think a lot of times home sellers don't know what to do and where to start. And, you know, whether you're selling this year, this month, next year, 6 months, it's valuable information. I know you will really get a lot out of it. So please spread the word too, if you know of anybody that's thinking of selling. And it just doesn't have to be in my marketplace. So it can be in your hometown, wherever that may be. So I really look forward to doing those events. So that's it. Oh, and then, next Tuesday is 1st February of the month. And the 1st February of the month is always my cooking month. And so I'm super excited because I'm having a special guest join me. And we're going to be making a breakfast item that is like healthy, and delicious. So I'm really looking forward to that. And so thank you so much for popping by. And of course, you know, if you came on the replay, let me know. And sorry I was late. And I hope everyone is doing well. And I will see you next week, February 6th. And in the meantime, thumbs up, lots of love, and keep smiling, okay? All right. Thank you.